So Sweden kick off against Slovakia, and man, that was a tough one. Tough way to go out. But at the end of the day, Emil Forsberg'S penalty was the game winner, and it ultimately sends Sweden with a good possibility and a good chance to get through to the knockout stages. Now, this doesn't mean Slovakia is out of the tournament just yet. However, they now have to go up against Spain, and they need to hold their own. And depending on how that other result goes, depending on how Poland does in this tournament, Slovakia are still in a good position to get out of the group. But we'll just have to see how they handle the rest of the teams going through and going forward. All in all, Czech were solid, you know. They handled most of the possession, they took their chances, and they played hard, like they did in their last game against Poland. But man, this Swedish team just honestly has so many similarities to the Greece team from 2004. So honestly, if you're a neutral watching this game, they're not very entertaining to watch. They play behind the ball. It's not very entertaining from Sweden. However, you got to give them this, you know. At the end of the day, while Greece played a very negative style of football, they did end up winning that Euro that year. And as for Sweden, they do have some quality up front. Alexander Isak again looked like a threat, and in that second half, Sweden definitely came on the attack. However, as soon as they scored that goal, they went back into that shell and basically didn't allow Slovakia to come back into the match. But all in all, if we go earlier into the game, if we do go back earlier into the game, Sweden definitely had their fair bit of chances. They got a few free kicks, which was saved. There was a great save by Dubravka, and honestly, Slovakia definitely were holding their own. It looked like they were going to get a point. And you know what? If Slovakia could have gotten a point against Sweden, which is how it looked like, honestly, before that penalty, it seemed like, man, like, you know, Slovakia would be in a prime position. And how many people honestly had Slovakia even getting a point in this tournament? Honestly, I've seen so many reviews and so many predictions and these quote-unquote expert analysts saying their opinions or saying their say on how Slovakia was going to perform, and damn near everybody had Slovakia being piss poor and getting no points. I feel like I was the only one who had Slovakia finishing third. And I was told I was crazy, especially since I was the one who predicted them to beat Poland, which honestly, that was maybe a bold prediction. But like I said in that video, if you want to watch that, go back and watch it. I did say that Poland weren't going to go into this tournament very good, and I gave them my reasons. And honestly, this is a good performance for Slovakia. I'm very happy for them. Unfortunately, the fact that they did lose 1-0 does put them in a tricky situation, because now they got to go hard against Spain. And you know what? They do play a little more open than Sweden do, which means Spain will probably have better chances going into that match. But you know what? Let's just see what happens. They do have 3 points. They'll have to wait and see tomorrow what happens in that match against Poland, whether or not they get the full 3 points, because ultimately that will dictate the standings and how things will go for Slovakia and how hard they got to come. As for this match, it doesn't really change anything. Sweden now are in prime position to get through to the knockout stages. It's a very good result. Depending on how the next match goes, they will be solidified into the round of 16. And yeah, this group is starting to shape up a little bit interesting. Honestly, I can't say I was surprised, but I did think during the game and watching the game, I thought that Slovakia were going to get the point. I thought there was going to be a tie. But of course, things happen in football. There's penalties, set pieces. Honestly, those were always going to be the difference makers. And ultimately, it was a penalty shot that ultimately separated these two. So really, credit to both teams. They both performed well. Now stay tuned later on today as the nervous match, the match I'm very anticipated to watch, Croatia against Czech Republic. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a very entertaining one for me personally. I really hope Czech can get a result out of this, man. It's not going to be easy. Croatia are a solid team. They're probably going to dominate the game. The midfield is pretty much going to have the control. But I do have faith in the Czech Republic. I think after our first match, I think we're going to have the confidence going through. And I think this has potential to be a very big night for us. To be honest, I do think that we will get a draw in this match. We'll just have to wait and see. However, I'm going to sit here and just say that Czech Republic are going to win. We'll just wait and see what happens. Whether or not I look foolish in the end, so be it. I have faith in the Czech Republic. Let's see what happens. Let me know what you guys thought about this match, though, down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Let's go, Czech Republic! Češi do toho! Oh yeah, and peace out, guys. Češi! Patrik Schick! Let's go!